What's going on, folks? So today I'm going to be checking out a new single here from the band Trayax. The name of this song is Cave of Madness. I'm really looking forward to this because I really enjoyed their previous album. I think it was called On the Edge of Madness. Madness is a theme, I reckon, here. But yeah, it was released a couple years ago, and it really kind of impressed me and whatnot. And then I also did a Ranger Talk video with the band, so check that out if you want to get to know them a bit better. I did that a couple years ago as well, but yeah, so I'm really excited here. This is, as far as I'm aware, their first new single since their previous album a couple years ago, and yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing what they've been up to. So without further ado, let's just give it a listen. Rangers, go.
Everything's to be quiet. Be careful.
Wow, cool, man. That song is a rollicking good time. It's the kind of song, like, it grew on me more and more and more as the song went, and I just got more and more into it. And one cool thing about this band is they definitely play a sort of like speed slash thrash metal style of like power metal, there's definitely some power metal influence in there. This song, I would say, definitely leaned much more into that speedy, thrashy kind of realm without as much of like the kind of power metal flair and whatnot. But I mean, I just thought it was really, really fun. It's funny in the beginning. I really wasn't sure what to make of that. That whole kind of soft, slow, almost ballad-like intro. It kind of threw me off. I was like, oh, okay, I was not expecting this. This is, not the direction I was thinking that the band was going to take, especially for their first single since the previous album and whatnot. And I'll have to listen to the song again now that I kind of know how it all goes and see how I feel about that intro. Because on first listen, it's hard to say. I'm not sure how I feel about it, even knowing how the rest of the song goes. Maybe the first time it was just because it was completely not what I expected, but just something felt a little off about it in general. But again, I'll have to give that more listens. So it's hard for me to kind of really critique that intro. But on first listen, I don't know, it didn't quite land. But again, maybe subsequent listens, it'll kind of smooth out like in my mind and whatnot. But then once it like gets going, and it hit, and I was like, okay, this is the Trayax that I know. Like, this is what I expected. And you get that killer like scream from the vocalist, and then that main guitar riff, it kicks in. Man, I love that riff. I could just listen to that riff like just nonstop and just it makes you want to throw elbows and run around the room and then pick up stuff and throw it and smash it. It's just such a fun riff. I mean, I just loved it. Like, very thrashy, but just very fun. And then the drums along with it and just the tempo of it, just awesome. That riff, that guitar riff is just exquisite. I mean, every time it kicked in, again, it just makes you want to move. So yeah, once the song really gets going, like after that kind of intro, softer intro, that tempo, I mean, it just kind of keeps moving, and it's just tight. So yeah, I love that main riff. I love the tempo, the kind of speediness of the song, the fun thrashy aspect. I thought the verses were really solid. And then the chorus is something that it grew on me as time went. The first time I heard it, I was like, this is not bad. Like, it's not a bad chorus whatsoever the first time I heard it. But it felt a little just kind of middle of the road. Like, maybe they could have done a little bit more with it. But the more I heard it, it sank in a little bit better for me. And I think they did a good job with it because it suits the style of the song, kind of what they created, like musically and just vibe wise. And it may have been a little bit jarring if it kind of broke out of that mold too much, and so it stays firmly within it while kind of amping up the energy a touch, and getting a little bit of a melody in there vocally. So yeah, it grew on me as it went. So by the last time I heard the chorus, I was like, okay, yeah, this fits nicely within the context of the song. Maybe it could have been spiced up a little bit, but again, then you kind of run the risk of it jumping out of the song instead of like staying in line with it. So yeah, it grew on me. I think it's solid. It's catchy, like it's stuck in my head. And yeah, I mean, that main guitar riff is just so great. And then now let's get to the bridge. Oh man, what a bridge that was. The guitar solos and stuff were just tight. I was really, really digging that. And then you get like the bass like starts going. Like the bass really gets highlighted. I was like, man, this is so tight. And then like everything kind of dies down. And then you get like a bass and drum like section like going together. The drums are just really like kicking, and then the bass is really, thumping along with it. It was so tight. It's not every day you hear like a nice, like relatively extended sequence of just like the bass and the drums just like going at it. It was just so cool. So yeah, the whole musical bridge was just awesome. Just thoroughly enjoyed that. They did a great job with that. While again, it kept the momentum up, but like just threw in some neat things, and just really, really cool. And it just seems like it's the sort of thing where it seems like the band was just having fun doing it. I could just picture them kind of writing this song. They wrote like the main guitar riff and stuff, and they're like, "Cool, we got like the tempo for this thing. We're moving at a brisk pace here." And then we got some guitar solos. Oh, let's get some bass in there. Oh, and I just imagine them kind of jamming, and they're like, "Oh, dude, that'd be so tight. Like if we, some drums with the bass," and they're just having fun. And that comes through like the music to me anyway. It just really feels like almost like the band is just jamming out and just having a ball. So it's infectious. And then you kind of get like the last choruses and stuff, and that main riff. And then that last note, you get a bit of a scream again, which is really cool. So, yeah, I mean, guitar work was just excellent. Excellent. That main riff was so much fun. I just love it. The drums did a killer job, keeping the momentum, some great fills, some nice stuff highlighted there with the bass. The bass was awesome, chugging along, and then highlighted in the bridge with some awesome licks. And then the vocals, I think he's got a really nice voice. It's interesting because for like a thrashy kind of style, you usually get more of like a shouty kind of vocal style, or a little bit of like rasp isn't the right word per se, but like a scratchy kind of voice and a shouty kind of voice. But here, and maybe that's also where the power metal influence comes in, is the vocalist, he's got a much more kind of cleaner approach to like a thrashy speed kind of sound. And I dig that, but like he really still has that energy that the song has. And yeah, some of those screams were just killer. So yeah, I mean, just a really talented band, and I'm excited because this song was a lot of fun. So hopefully there's a new album on the horizon. Time will tell. But yeah, let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What do you think of this song here? Did you listen to their previous album? Again, I think it's called On the Edge of Madness. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I mean, if you dig the band, check out on my channel. I did a Ranger talk with the group a couple years ago after their previous album released, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, check that out. And yeah, let's talk about this song in the comments below. Do you hope there's a new album on the horizon? Let's discuss it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll catch you next time. Ranger out.